There is a governor who faces impeachment over just killing. A lawmaker give Governor Lalong 2 weeks ultimatum on insecurity and also asked Buhari to condemn killing of indigenous people as he condemns killing of Fulani travelers. Yes, Buhari needs to condemn the killing of the indigenous people of Plateau, Jos, or Irigua or Igwe, whatever community that have been affected. Same as the same way he has condemned the killing of Fulani travelers, because it has been said that those Fulani faithful or Muslim faithful were traveling from Bauchi down to Ondo State, and Femi Adesina released that statement that Buhari could not eat. Even Garba Shehu said Buhari could not eat seeing the death of the Fulani Muslims that were traveling from Bauchi to Ondo State and being killed. Same vein and same gesture should be extended to other regions, not only Fulani. If such condolence and such reaction can be extended to the Igbos, to the Yorubas, to the Nupe, to the Ijaw, South, whenever a Nigerian is being killed or a Nigerian is being molested or disturbed, let me use that word, Buhari also should sympathize. But as it is, I believe Buhari is being nepotistic, and if he does not give us the same vein as the killings of the Fulani, that means he is biased. Well, by the spate of killings and arson in Plateau State, the State House of Assembly on Friday gave Governor Simon Lalong a 2-week ultimatum to address the insecurity in the state. It was gathered that stakeholders and the traumatized populace are mounting a lot of pressure on the lawmakers to move against the governor over his perceived pro-Fulani stance. The legislators also asked President Muhammadu Buhari to prove to Nigerians that he is not tribalistic by condemning the serial killing of their kids and kin, the same way he has condemned the recent killing of some Fulani travelers in Jos. Addressing newsmen in Jos on Friday, the chairman of the House Committee on Information, Honorable Dadun Peter Philip, said the assembly was calling on the people to stand up and defend themselves and their community, since conventional security designs could not or no longer guarantee their safety. Text of the statement reads: on behalf of the Plateau State House of Assembly, I wish to sympathize with the government and people of Plateau State on the barbaric, dastardly killings that have been taking place in different communities of Bassa, Banki, Ladi, Bokos, Jos North, Jos South, Mongu, Riom, University of Jos Community, and recently that of Yewa Zangam. The House condemns all these killings in totality. All these killings are unacceptable and condemnable. We commiserate with the families of all those who lost their loved ones during this attack. We commend the youth on the Plateau for the sustained, coordinated and organized campaigns against the killings, and as well the courage to make it to go viral by sending strong messages to the world using the dead bodies of the mayhem on the social media and the streets of Jos. The display of the corpses in the house is a sign that they recognize the authority of the House of Assembly as an institution that can speak for the people. We greatly appreciate that action. As an assembly with people at heart, we call on Plateau State citizens to have confidence in us with renewed commitment, as we have given 2 weeks to the governor to take action on the resolutions the House has forwarded on security matters and how to restore peace in Jos. We strongly call on Plateau people to stand up and defend themselves and their communities, as the conventional security design is no longer guaranteeing our safety as a people. We call on the executive governor of Plateau State, retired Honorable Simon Lalong Bako, to come up with a statement defending us as a people, to bring back renewed commitment to the cause of Plateau State. We are still expecting with high hopes the president to also come up with a statement about the killings in Yewa Zagam, just as he did in the killings of travelers along Rukuba Road also and indicates a sign of justice, or we will see him as being reflexive about the conflict in Plateau. What that simply means is that the same vein the president has sympathized with the Fulani that were killed, and same also should go to the people of Plateau, or people outside Plateau, or every Nigerians also. As an assembly committed to the yearnings and aspirations of our people, we deeply appreciate the calls made by Plateau people both at home and in the diaspora for encouragement and taxing us to do the needful in order to save Plateau and its heritage. Yes, I like the move the Plateau people are taking towards the insecurity in their land. We also wish to put on record that we stand with Plateau people and we stand with them in this trying moment and assure them of our genuine commitment to the cause of Plateau State. We also call on the traditional rulers to look inward and release the local security designed to protect Plateau people, as well as reinforce the vigilante hunters and local wise men to defend our people. As a sign of commitment to this urgent need for the people to protect themselves, the Plateau State House of Assembly has directed all local government chairmen to suspend their planned recruitment of ad hoc staff and instead recruit 200 vigilante personnel in each local government area to boost and augment local intelligence gathering, and also for the security purpose of the state. The security operatives are called upon also to fish out the perpetrators of the mayhem and be punished according to the law. Some of the lawmakers who spoke with newsmen after the conference confirmed the pressures they were facing from their constituents, who accused them of joining the governor to abandon them and amid insecurity. None of them wanted to be quoted. However, one of them said the decision to commence or not to commence impeachment proceedings against the governor would depend on how he responds to the 2 weeks ultimatum that has been given to the assembly, which has been given to Governor Lalong. Yes, they are giving him 2 weeks ultimatum to speak or to act on the security challenges, especially the killing, that is ravaging Plateau State. Yes. When the governor of Benue State was shouting to the high heavens the atrocities of the evil Fulani governor, Governor Lalong was playing the good guy with the presidency against the safety of his people. He should be impeached immediately. Yes, when Governor Tom was really crying, shouting for help, trying to get the attention of the presidency or the government to come to their aid. Governor Lalong, in other words, was laughing and mocking Governor Otom, and in his own interest. Now the ball has rolled to his own court. Let's see how it unfolds. If he's going to protect his people, because Governor Otom has protected his people, and his people are really happy and they appreciate Governor Otom. In other words, Lalong also should do same. If not, impeachment is knocking at his door. Well, I would like you to send your comments, because I know you are furious. You want to quickly comment. Well, you can hit the comment section. Thanks for listening and God bless you.